bigger and better things. The first 4 games featured Jeremy and John and Brian and Chris. We are now going to race forward. We've switched courts, and we're going to see new pickleballers. And these are 4 of the finest humans you're ever going to be around, especially when you consider how fine they are with their pickleball skills. On display for us here at HCC this glorious day. We're seeing a couple good shots, and then maybe not such a good shot. But even Goose will on occasion hit a bad shot. It's a rare treat. Rare event. Speaking of rare events, Kid Magic hits the ball in the net. Folks over there, here's an idea. Hit it over the net. You want to win a game of pickleball, don't do battle with the net. That net's out there 24/7. Net's out there all damn day. No matter how much you practice, how much you drill, how much you get the ball machine out there. Look over there. That net's always there. That net's going to be there all night. That net is doing its job better than you're going to do its job. Speaking of doing their job well, Patrick fighting back there. Sarah also fighting. Chris fighting. We got a point. End of the paddle. Finally ends this one. All right, HCC, who we have playing? We have Kid Magic. Looks like he's about to serve. It's Patrick Doyle. Chris Goslin is his partner. And on the near court, we have Mike and Sarah. Look at this fancy glasses that Miss Sarah is wearing today. That's going to be a drive. I'm surprised Mike didn't hit that harder. He likes to drive the ball, certainly when he has an opportunity to hit a forehand drive, the ball up at all. He's probably going to hit it pretty hard. It's probably coming at you pretty hard. He puts a lot of spin on it. It's a very, very good shot. It's certainly a strength of his game is hitting the drive. Sarah's got every strength possible in the game of pickleball, and she's not been playing that long. We're in trouble eventually. Look at that nice form. Nice rally. I think Patrick looked away here. It looked to me that he lifted his head like where it was going as opposed to concentrating on the ball. I could be wrong, but that's what it looked like to me. Sarah and Mike and Chris and Patrick, I hope you watch this. I hope you pick up something. I hope you see, hey, man, I am good at that. I need to continue my onslaught of pickleball with that type of shot. Maybe you're going to pick out something that maybe, hey, I shouldn't do that as much. I'm making a mistake. I'm not quite in the right form. I need to increase my consistency. I need to watch the ball a little better. Maybe get a little lower. Maybe change my strategy a little bit. If you pick up on that, then the effort of filming it and putting it on the YouTube for you to enjoy for years to come is certainly worth the effort, the minor effort that I've put forth. Serve goes nice, deep serve. I don't care how much pace it has. I like a deep serve. Kid Magic. Mike, very good defense. Kid Magic, very good offense. The good offense beats the good defense this time. Mike Mondello to serve. Good deep serve. Patrick gets up. Pretty good shape. Pretty good shape. Great defense by Mike. Mike is playing today, folks. So is Kid Magic. So is Chris Goslin. You know who's not playing? Just that point alone, sir. I'm not getting you too much trouble. You and I play a game later, and we do work. We work some people like farm animals. You play awesome. It was a good game. Nice deep return. Nice shift. The near court here. Made sure that we have the strength of the forehands in the middle. The signal from Sarah is to go. So on this serve from Mr. Doyle, the intent for Mike Mondello is to hit it back. And then they shift sides. So they have their strength in the middle. Nice lob by Chris Goslin. Patrick just happens to try to short hop it, make kind of a mid hop, right? It's pretty hard to hit a mid hop, especially with some Sarah velocity behind it. And it doesn't go well for him. See what Sarah does. Sarah goes dry, but not super hard, but under control. That was ATP, right? Man, it didn't look like he's going to have enough room for it, but watch this execution. Man, right around the pole and well into the court. Not into the court. We got a podiatral issue for Kid Magic, and everybody's clapping. Everybody loves when Mike hits that shot. What a nice ATP, and that's backhand for him as well. What an impressive shot. This time that's his mistake. He snuck up there, right? Now he has to get back. Now he's reaching behind him as he hits this. Even with the pure athleticism of the Zilla, gets a little too much on the ball, it goes long. So his issue is sneaking up after the serve. Good deep serve by Patrick. Chris Goslin goes heavy drive with a ton of spin on it. Sarah was up for it, and we get to the dinking game. I like that shot by Chris. Mike defended well, but then Patrick put it away. I think kind of Chris earned the point. Patrick had a nice job putting it away, though. Look at me over there, about to serve. What do I do? Oh, it looks good. What do I do the next shot? I go drive. I go drop. I get up. I go dink. I'm ready. I'm not watching the game near set. I'm watching over there. Oh, we're happy. John and I tapping paddles. I know how that game worked out, folks. John, DeVoe, and Brian Ridge were victorious. We took care of business. Chris and Jeremy were the short end of the contest. What a shot by Sarah. Good get by Chris. What are you going to do? I tell you what he did. He had a little bit of pop-up, but Sarah earned that point. That third shot was ridiculous. I'm trying to wear more flair in my shirts in the afternoons. Trying to give some entertainment to the young ladies that I help play flag football. Robertson flag football. We've advanced to the second round of our regional play. We've got practice this afternoon. What shirt am I wearing? What am I talking about? Well, these are your good old friends. Well, it's Tom and Jerry, the old cartoons, adorning my wardrobe this glorious afternoon. Kid Magic, winning a point. Two-handed backhand down the middle. His backhand is nearly as good as my ex-wife's. Somebody bumped the camera. We got a little jolt there. Maybe it was a earthquake we had in Tampa. Or I threw my pedal down in disgust. We've got another jolt. We got a point for Chris and Patrick. We got a good drop. I like his form on the two-handed there. I really like Chris. Hitting two really good shots victoriously. My name is Patrick, and I'm about to serve the ball. My name is Mike Mondello. I'm about to return the ball. Kid Magic. Zilla. Kid Magic. Sarah. Goose. I think that was it. I think that's an awfully good shot. So we got a lot of nicknames out there. We got Goose. Why is he called Goose? His last name is Goslin. If you didn't know, Goslin, I believe, is a youthful version of a duck or a goose. Not a duck, a goose. Specifically a duck. A goose. Can't speak. What a nice shot by Sarah. Almost. So we got Goose to our front left. We got Kid Magic getting the ball right now. And we got Zilla. Sarah, we need a nickname for you. You're the oddball. Not too much, but a good shot. Not too much, but a good shot. They've earned their way up. And they fail. Man, I'm messing around with that table. Come on, stop doing that. Sarah, Goose. Sarah, Patrick. Nice little volley there. A nice little speed up where her paddle taint. Hit it where they taint. That's what he's done. That's why he's Kid Magic. Don't know the score. Seems like it's going to be a long game, though. Not going to be a long game if you can't get your turns in. Zilla the Killer gets the ball a little bit too much pace on the ball, and it goes out. Two swings and a miss. Patrick misses, followed by a Goose miss. That's a nice shot by, oh my God, what a dig. Now we know why you call him Kid Magic. That is pulling a rabbit out of your hat, making that point. Sarah. A lot of good there, right? That last shot wasn't that great. It's just too aggressive. I want to see it, though. His first shot here is right chicken winging Mike. He slides and is able to get his paddle, right? That was going to hit him on his hip. That's a really good place to put it. Then we hit a severe shot across. I'm going to show this one, sorry. This shot, I think, is the mistake. He's hitting the ball at his knee with pace from the midsection. That's a really tough shot to pull off. So we had a lot of good shots, and then something happens where you hit the ball hard 2 or 3 times. You think, oh, I can hit it as hard as I want, and then you end up hitting a ball that's too low hard, and it doesn't work out for you. I think that's What happens to me frequently, and rarely with Goose, but maybe that point. All right, we're up in the net. Nice hands. Everybody on this game here has really quick hands at the net. It's going to be hard to win speed-ups. Not too much, not too little. Not too much, not too little. I think he could put that away. You got his hand below it a little. Watch his hand here. That paddle's going to be open a little bit. Not horribly open. I think it's a little higher than he intends. That he kind of slid his hand across as opposed to finishing like a golfer would turn your hands over, get a little top spin on it. Ball is on the court, jerks to the right side, hitting the ball over the place. How about you keep your ball on your own damn court? I'm trying to play a game here. Kid Magic, nice deep return. Kid Magic taking the backhands, working Sarah over. Sarah's stepping up for it.
Nothing. You lose.
Sarah gets pop up, but hits it down a little bit. I'm getting a little bit of a... I get a text about my family. I need to read this. You pay attention yourselves. I'll give you something to think about while I'm reading. Neanderthal. Evolutionary cul-de-sac, or part of the future of humankind? You talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, it's kind of an okay message. I'm caught up on my texting machine. I'll return to the high priority of watching this pickleball contest. Boy, they're painting lines out there. Unfortunately, painting a net ain't gonna be as effective. Woo, is that wide? It was just wide. I think it was a fair call. Let's see if I can hear the score. I cannot. We're gonna do it again. I think we had an interference, a distraction. Kid Magic hits it out. Kid Magic, don't do that. Keep the ball in play. Drop. Man, I like that. I like how steady she is, and conservation of movement just makes it look easy. I'm always spinning around and dancing around. Sarah's a little quieter body. At least I'm not Andreas, if you've seen Andre. That dude is Baryshnikov. He's always floating around with fancy gesticulations. But unfortunately, he's also a lot better than me. So maybe it's not a problem. Good get by Chris. Nice shot to the backhand. And Mike are kind of trying to... Mike likes to walk around his backhands. It's a long game. Mikey McMikerson. I thought right when I say it's a long game, it's the end of the game. There we have a game one, folks. Let's do it again.